I know we're supposed to forgive the people that have hurt us. That's a very healthy thing to do, but sometimes we don't know how, and other times we don't want to. And I want to dive into that a little bit today and talk about how that relates to hatred and anger and all of those things being very unpleasant feelings to have. I'm Stacy Rocklein, and I help people create deep, meaningful relationships through healthy communication. I think of anger as being a temporary experience. So it's protective, right? Something happens, something that's dangerous mentally, emotionally, physically. And when you act in an angry way, you're protecting yourself. It's like picking up a sword and fighting back, okay? That goes away. Hatred, however, that takes a more permanent spot in your being. It's like you upgrade the anger to hatred. And so now you have this angry feeling towards someone all the time. It's not going to come and go. It exists. Whenever you think of them or see their face or drive by their house or whatever, you have this feeling of hatred. Instead of picking up a sword now, this protection is like you've put armor on, okay? Now you're like fully protected. And why do we do that? I mean, it's such a choice. In order to have hatred, you have to constantly feed your anger. You have to tell yourself over and over and over how mad you are so that you can hold on to this hatred. You create this hatred. It's totally a choice. I mean, we do it because we never want whatever happened. We never want that to happen again. It's like vigilance. This hatred is vigilance, where we're standing guard that it will never happen again to us. Or we hold on to it because we just feel like we connect it with the idea of it is not okay that that person did that to us. We did not deserve it. And by staying angry through the act of hatred, then we are always keeping that present. We somehow think that if we stop being angry about it, that means it was okay. And so hatred feels like a logical response, right? Another thing that hatred does is it puts everything on them. Absolutely everything. We have zero blame, zero fault, zero responsibility or ownership if we dump the entire experience on them. And hatred helps us protect ourselves from taking any of that ownership on our own. So we have this hatred. It's happened to me, you know? I mean, I have had people that, especially for me, hatred has been something that has arisen when someone else has hurt someone that I love very much. That has been hard for me to let go of in a couple of situations. But I have worked at it because I can feel the poison inside my body when I think of that person and I think hateful thoughts. It just doesn't feel like that's healthy for any human being. But here's the thing. It's a choice, and you're getting a payoff of some kind of payoff, whether it is you feel like it's a standing up for yourself or someone that you love, that it's a vigilance, whatever it is, and you have to figure this out for yourself. There's a payoff to this hatred. And I don't want you to feel bad about it. That payoff in some way is important. It's soothing you. It's making you feel better even though the hatred isn't. So in order to let go of it, you have to have a better payoff. Right? You're not going to let go of it unless you want to. The payoff of releasing it has to be bigger than the payoff that you are getting. And that's really up to you. So it's kind of like this. And about forgiveness. If that word is a problem for you, like you just can't forgive this person, then what I want you to think about is letting go. Can you let go of what happened so that you can release yourself? Because here's what it's like. The person The object of your hatred is behind this door. Okay, they're behind this door. This door is here, and you're outside this door, and you're keeping watch. Your hatred is keeping watch, making sure they can't get out and hurt anyone else again, making sure that if they try to come out, you let them know that was not okay, but you have to stay here. And it's bitterly cold. I mean, it's bitterly cold, and that's uncomfortable, but you've gotten used to it because the hatred goes with you everywhere, and you're stuck in this spot, and your life is happening, but you can't leave this guard that you're keeping for the person behind the door and for what they've done. So they may have walked off already. They may be already gone. They haven't thought about you in forever. They haven't thought about what happened. They're done. But you still stay here just in case. They might come back and try to open that door in any way. What forgiveness offers you, what letting go offers you, is a hand to walk with you away from that door. So it's not making it okay. Door still exists, boundary still exists, still wasn't okay. You did not deserve it. It was wrong, and they better never do it to anyone else ever again. That can all be true simultaneously while you decide to take the hand of forgiveness, or letting go, if you need to refer to it that way, and you walk into the warmth of your life. You walk out of this cold space. You don't have to let go of those things that you think you need hatred to hold on to. And it is not for them. Forgiveness is never for the other person. It is for you. You're untethering yourself from that experience. You're saying that I won't allow you to hold me hostage anymore outside this door. It's not okay. I'm not saying that, but I'm going to release this so that I can release myself, because I've got a world of a life to live. And in order to live it with all of my desires and all of the love coming true that I want, I cannot have this poison in my heart. So I just want you to think about that. One of the things that you may need is a little bit of closure in order to be able to nudge yourself from this place. And this month's masterclass is about how to make the most of a breakup. And it can be any kind of breakup. You know, we break up with family members, we break up with friends, and we do break up with romantic interests, romantic partners. And there are some processes that you can go through so that here's what you want. After you go through that, you want to be a better version, the best version you can of yourself after something like that happens. And it can feel impossible, but it's not. It's just a process that you need to take yourself through. So if you would like to join our masterclass, just click the link and you can come pick a time to join us for that. Okay. I wish you an open heart and all the love you desire.